Oh shit, no way. Wait, can you say that again?
I'm writing a book, and maybe I can one day sit down, or record our conversation, and maybe put your story in my book.
Hey, this is Alan, and welcome to my channel. A couple days ago, I missed a call from someone named Kenny. I think we met back in 2021, and it was through his cousin. We played golf, shared a few drinks, and at the end of the night, we just exchanged numbers. And that was it. We didn't hear from each other ever again. It was nothing special, nothing major. So when I missed his call and I saw his name, I don't know, I guess I had a feeling or the urge to film it. So I did. And I think, in my opinion, it brought something special. Hopefully, by the end of this, uh, we get to collab and, join forces or something like that. Because he said that he wanted to create a podcast and maybe create a YouTube channel together. So we'll see how things go. And I'm just excited to start this channel. Honestly, I started back in 2011, just uploading Tiesto music and all that. And I think it's time to really portray my own music and document my life and my story. So it'll be a good way for you guys to get to know me. So I'm just really excited to start this, and hopefully you guys are excited too. You guys are more than welcome to join me on my story and my journey. So yeah, we'll see what this brings about. Kenny's a good guy, so we'll see what's up. Afterwards, he called me and we still had a long talk. He basically interviewed me, and we had a good connection. At least I felt something special from that conversation. At least from the first phone call, and it was something to behold. Something to. The law of attraction is just insane. Whether you believe in it or not, it's always working in your favor. Enjoy. I missed the call. Fuck it, here goes nothing. He didn't pick up. It's weird. Just wait until he calls me back.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Kenny. I have you on my contact as Alan the Dopest. I got a new phone.
The dopest? Am I really that dope?
I have you on my contact as Alan the Dopest. I got a new phone, so I'm just changing my contact to my new phone. But I'm just trying to remember who Alan the Dopest is. If you can give me a call back.
The dopest. I'm gonna see if he calls me back. I don't know, I met this dude a while back. I don't even think he knows about my story. But I don't know, I wanted to record this just to see what would happen. When you have an idea, are you gonna act on it or not? And that's what you have to decide. There's decisions to be made, and you gotta make them. Could be hard, could be easy sometimes. Go through the motions, Let's see if he calls me back. Oh, that's him. Hello? Hey, what's up, man? Missed your call. I think we met back in, I don't know, probably 2021 with your cousin.
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait. We like to talk off, didn't we?
Yeah, we play golf.
How you doing?
Good, man, good. I don't know if you heard, but I've been through some crazy shit. I don't know how you're doing.
I'm doing good, but what kind of crazy shit do you want me asking?
I went through, I had cancer. I got cancer.
Shit. I think my grandma mentioned to me that you were sick, but then she didn't want to say more. Or I didn't really think I had to.
Yeah, she could be like that. I haven't heard from her since, I don't know, I think it was a whole year.
Man, I hope you don't mind if I ask questions.
Nah, go ahead, brother. That's what we're here for.
Maybe I can add your story to my book.
Oh shit, no way. Wait, can you say that again?
I'm writing a book, and maybe I can one day sit down, or record our conversation, and maybe put your story in my book.
That'd be cool, man. Honestly, that'd be. You know what? If you want, I can help you like write the book.
Dude, what?
Tell you. I can tell you my story and all that shit too.
That'd be great. So, well, I don't know what the title's gonna be, but something about perspectives and full circles. If that makes sense.
Oh shit.
So yeah, and perspectives from being an American, Mexican American, right, living in a world where you're influenced by white and black people, but then you're Hispanic as well, and how that conflicts between right and wrong, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, and in general, like a lot of Hispanic, our culture, closes our minds up to where we don't go out and adventure, and we can't be good business people, if that makes sense.
Definitely, yeah.
And then the full circle of how it comes back, everything comes back, right? Where maybe you met someone briefly like us, like we met, and right, maybe from saying hi or just seeing them by or go by because you worked somewhere, and then eventually you make that full circle back, and they are forced in your life in a sense of maybe you're doing a service now, maybe like construction or something, and then they contact you or you contact them, and now you build that relationship. And maybe 6-7 years ago you were just stopping by and saying hello, and now you're building a relationship and helping one another out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Two completely different people now, because like I'm pretty sure you're not the same guy back when I met you, It was like a long ass time ago. Like when you think about it, like it's like what, 4 years ago?
4 years ago, man. 4 years ago, and it's so sensitive but you're still here. I think you mentioned that you were going through some things back then as well.
Yeah, I got sick for some reason. I don't know, but I think I do know now, which is something that I can't really. But I mean, we can talk about it like when we're not on the phone. But basically, I was working out in the oil fields, and my dad is pretty much convinced that it might have been all of that. And I don't really think it was, because I mean, so much was going on too at the time, and then the pandemic, everyone was taking the booster shots and all that shit. So,
oh man.
And basically, I mean, I don't know when you met me, but like I don't know if you remember what I look like, but I was pretty much fit, I was like healthy, and
you were tall, dude. I think from what I remember.
Yeah, 5'11".
Yeah, pretty tall. Yeah, I briefly remember you, but yeah, I remember.
Yeah, dude, good times, bro. Honestly.
Yes, nice. So you think it came from the oil field and you're working now?
At the time, like, it felt that way because honestly, everything that I've been doing, the nutrition that I've been eating and all that, I mean, I thought it was fine, It's not like, obviously I got mad at myself, I blamed myself and all that.
Really? Damn, I didn't think people went through that when they get sick.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you go through a lot of emotions, man. Some emotions are not even yours, and you're just, I guess you would say, renting them for a moment.
Yeah. As selfish as I want to be, for someone that doesn't know, right? For someone that's scared, or what are those symptoms? I'm just asking for myself, and I'm sorry that I'm a little bit selfish. But what are the symptoms that someone should look out for? How did it start? And was it, because I personally haven't met a lot of people with cancer, and how do you know? Tell me about that if you don't mind.
Ignorance is bliss, right? So before I went through all that shit, I mean, I didn't know anything about that, right? Once that happens, once you start meeting all these doctors and nurses, and they just talk and talk and talk, and all you can do is just absorb all of that, be a sponge, and just try to go through all the emotions, and at the same time like cooperating with what you have to go through. It's like it's another battle you have to face, and a much more serious one, because you have to like put all your attention towards it like immediately every single day. So I don't know.
Is it a mind over matter thing, or like is it I'm like I'm
I'm ignorant. So is it a disease? What kind of disease is it? Because I've heard people say that they've had cancer and then they do all this and all that, and they 100% are at it, healthy and are adamant about it, and they get rid of it. So, tell me more.
Yeah, it's crazy, honestly, because like, I don't know. Cancer, when you think about cancer, it's honestly a very certain type of cell in our bodies, and it's very benign unless you wake it up, which activates, snowball effect. It just reacts over your body and everything. So it's dormant. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's dormant, and it's a cell that it just attacks you, So what I had, in short, they put it as AML, acute myeloid leukemia.
And that's the blood where it doesn't produce white blood cells, right?
Yeah, correct, in the bone marrow.
Oh, and man. Is that a genetic thing, or is that more of a how you treat your body kind of thing, or in life and work, or?
Honestly, I still don't have the answer to that. Obviously, I've been doing my own research and all that. I've asked all the doctors and nurses that I've met. I've asked every single one of them. There's no right answer for that,
Yeah.
Which is insane. Very interesting, yeah. This fell into my laps and like, wait a minute. I didn't realize it till like maybe a couple of months ago. Maybe I should have like looked into it more, because I don't know. I think it's bizarre what goes through our bodies, through our minds and our souls. Like, they all have their own environments that they have to go through, and then like, this is ours, because we're in this 3D realm, so we have to be ourselves. And going through all of that was pretty hard, like, it changed me. It completely changed me. And obviously right now I'm way better. I'm super healthy now.
Well, let me ask you this: are you cancer free?
Yes, I'm in remission now. I'm just getting labs done like almost every other month or so, and I send the results back to Houston and all that.
Dude, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I want to continue this conversation, but while I'm not driving, that way I want to record this.
Absolutely, yeah. If anything, I'm already recording this because I've recently not recently, but like, I already had a YouTube channel, but just been uploading like some other people's music and all that. I think this time I'm taking full control of that, and I want to like document my life and my story. I feel like my story needs to be heard.
It has to, man. Well, let me ask you this: how did you know? Like, how did you know something was wrong? Never mind. Let's save that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people on the East Coast want to hear your story. I want to speak for them as well, and I want to start a podcast. I know a little bit about podcasting, but maybe one day we can get you out here as well. That way you can continue sharing your story, maybe some little group segments with people. I live in a small town, like very, very small town. They do workshops for small business owners and entrepreneurs. They meet up every third Thursday. And maybe I can talk to him one day, seeing if you can come out there and share your story. I don't know, I don't know what's going on right now, but there's so much energy and feelings that I'm feeling right now about this conversation that I know it's somewhere good, and it's something good. And not a lot of times I talk to people and I get that feeling. You feel me?
Absolutely, yeah. If I have a better day, honestly, I think my vocabulary would be a lot better, more refreshed and all that. That way I can like really explain everything into detail.
So note down everything. Send me a PDF file. I'll send you my email. That way maybe I can find some questions here and there. That way you can elaborate a little bit more. And that way I can add your story to my book too. But yeah, man, Alan the dopest.
Yeah, I'm still the dopest. Don't forget it.
So, are you going to be busy later this afternoon?
No, I'm free all day, man.
Sweet. So maybe in the next couple hours I'll reach out and give you a call.
You got it, bro. Honestly, I'm here for you. I know we had a good connection because I still remember you. You're a good guy. You're awesome, and whatever you're doing, it's fucking awesome. So keep at it.
Thank you, man. You too. And I look forward to talking to you soon, man.
Appreciate that. You take care,
I'll
brother.
talk to you later. You too. Bye.
Wow. What just happened, dude?